What do you love most about Fort Worth?
Really, besides the architecture from the 20s, which is what got me here, I think the people really, it's a bit of a cliche, but the people are friendlier here than they are not just, basically in the nation, but even in Texas, I think. I think the people in Fort Worth are just particularly friendly. It's more laid back than other cities and kind of lends itself to people being relaxed and good subjects for taking pictures and wanting to have a good time. And really, like downtown Fort Worth particularly, everybody's having fun down here, so it just makes it fun to be a part of it and capture it the best I can with my camera, and everybody's in a good mood, and it's like Miller time all the time, it's just a lot of fun. I'm just really having a great time.
Great. How does social media and photography come together for you?
It is absolutely incredible. Artists 1,000 years ago would only dream of such a thing because you have instant feedback. And so even though I'm taking pictures primarily for me, it's a lot more fun when I think I've got, thousands of people on my shoulder with me. And so it's just an opportunity I go out and have fun. I was going to do that anyway. And as long as I'm taking pictures, come home and post them. And you have instant feedback. People like it or they don't, they share it or they don't. And it kind of gives me a sense of who the people are more than anything, what they like. Everybody thinks they're kind of normal, but all of a sudden you'll post things and you think, oh my gosh, I can't believe they like that so much. Or I really like something a ton and nobody else does. But it's instant feedback. So, the great artists, some of them were dead before anybody really ever saw their paintings. And so having that instant feedback is just really the most amazing gift for somebody in any of the arts, primarily photography, because it's truly instant. Probably, I had been taking probably about 4 or 5 years when I was on Facebook. I just had one friend for several years, like in 2009, 10, 11, and then all of a sudden I took a picture of a bolt of lightning hitting one of the skyscrapers here, one of the Sundance Towers. And all of a sudden it was getting shared by, Bud Kennedy and a bunch of people. And all of a sudden I went from like 7 friends at the time to like 620 friends like that weekend. And all of a sudden it was kind of my beginnings. I mean, all of a sudden people were sharing my work and commenting and liking, and it's just a lot of fun. Facebook kind of makes a noise when somebody comments on something. I didn't know what was going on in the back room there. I said, as I'm eating supper, I said, I don't know what it's doing back there, So I go back there and look, and it's comments and likes and shares, and so that's probably the first moment I realized the satisfaction of doing something good and then being recognized immediately for it. It's a lot of fun. It's very satisfying.